Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday the 29th of April today, and I think we're going to go and try and seed some canola today. So why are we going to go and do that today, you may ask? Well, because we jagged about 7.5 millimeters of rain yesterday by complete surprise. They were giving us a chance of a shower of rain yesterday, 0 to 3 millimeters, and we ended up with 7.5. So I've got 60 hectares of canola that I want to put in this year. I'm just giving it a bit of a trial. We haven't planted canola for a very long time, and it's never too early for canola. So a lot of the neighbours have already done their canola surrounding us, and it's a perfect opportunity now to go out, get it in, get it up nice and early and get it off to the best start that we can. Morning, ladies. Finally got the chicken coop and chicken yard complete. Okay, so since I saw you guys last, we were just getting through the last of our vetch. We'd done that burn off. We actually managed to finish seeding our vetch the next day, so that's all done and dusted. And we got our rain, but it was not as good as what they were saying. They were sort of talking 15 to 25 mil. We only ended up with, I think, about 11 millimeters all up, so it was a little bit disappointing, but that was enough. Inevitably, that was enough. The vetch, it is up and it is going. So I really don't know if the camera will pick up, but you can see straight down the rows here on this little paddock by home, there's green coming up, it's up and away. And that makes that 7.5 mil yesterday just the cherry on top. So it's very, very nice to have all the vetch up and away nice and early. It's not even the end of April. It's a very, very good result for us. Oh, I really don't know how I get through that 100-meter commute in the morning. Alright, so got my canola seed here, that's ready to go. Got the air seeder cleaned out yesterday, they got the vetch and everything out of it, so that side of it's pretty well ready to go. I've just got some blanking plates to go in over the rollers on here because canola is such a small seed, so I've kind of got to figure out the combination and everything that I need on there, but that's not really my priority at the moment. My main priority is the sprayer. The sprayer was sitting in the back of the shed yesterday. It wasn't even running. My program for yesterday was to get this thing running because I knew that we were going to be needing it very soon. There's some paddocks out the back here that actually need sprayed already because they got that much volunteer barley and stuff in them. They need to be sprayed, and I thought, well, I'll get this done yesterday. And then it rained. It started raining and I was like, wow, I'm really going to need this sprayer today. So I got it running, and I put a set of 50 mesh filters in there because one of the products I need needs some fairly coarse filters. I thought I'll go put some water in it, give everything a test run and make sure we got no leaks or anything anywhere, and the pump to fill the tank wasn't working. So I was down here in the dark last night till about 7:30 trying to figure out what the heck was going on there, which ended up just being a dodgy switch. So I ended up cutting the wires and joining them and I got the pump to work. But nevertheless, I've got a couple of small things left to do on here this morning, and then this thing is ready to rumble. And after that, I'm going to have to switch focus back over to the air seeder to get some canola in there, get a calibration done on that. And then I'm going to have to go spraying and seeding. I've got 65 hectares to do. I'm going to try and do it all on my own, basically, I think today, although hopefully Dad might be freed up at some point to give me a hand. But nevertheless, it's going to be an absolutely huge day because 7.5 mil is not a huge rain, but there's plenty of moisture there right now, and I really, really want to get that canola in today so we can make the most of it. Alright, we'll go throw some clean water in the tank, fold this thing out, make sure all the nozzles and everything look good, and then yeah, it's just about done, which will be great. So I didn't get to finish the pre-season on this sprayer, not even close. I haven't even managed to clean the cab out of the damn thing, but I was supplied some wrong parts, and then there was a bit of a hunt going on for them, and anyway, it was all a bit of a saga, but the thing's running. The main work on here is done. It's just some of the smaller things that I wanted to try and get done. But they're just gonna have to wait because we need it. Now this is where the magic happens. There we go. He's running. Now I don't necessarily need that pump running when I'm filling if I'm using the batching station, which I will be, but it means I can't put any water in the flush tank or anything like that, so it's very annoying not having it. But anyway, I did manage to find out what was going on last night. I can already see the first problem down there. Ooh, yuck. That's not looking too good. We've got a few blockages. These nozzles haven't been used for a while. I got plenty of unblocking to do here, unfortunately. Rightio, they're all working now, so that's good. I have cleaned a few out. I've got a few spares in the cab here to clean out. We're looking good. Alrighty, there's just one cover left to put on there, and then this here filter was leaking from these two clamps here. So I'm just going to wind one off. I reckon I might have a seal here for that. So rather than it leaking chemical all over everything, I'll see if I can fix that up while it's while we're not out in the paddock yet. Well, I'm not so sure that I will have something for this, but anyway, we'll go have a quick look. Well, what do you know? Sometimes you're in luck and sometimes you are not, but today, my friends, we are lucky. Rightio, that should be a good thing now. Two people for this job would be handy. It is what it is. Alright. That one's got a few threads going. Alright, so I'm just trying to put these blanking plates here in at the moment, so because like I said earlier, the canola seed's a lot smaller than your wheats and your barleys and everything else, so it would just absolutely pour out of these rollers when you're seeding if you don't cover some of them off. So what I'm going to do, I'm putting a full blank in 3 of the ports, but then I don't really know what to do. I don't know whether to use these ones here with that small cutout, or these ones here that do like a third and then leaving about another third of the roller uncovered on the other one. I think I'm just going to have to put something in and just see how it goes, try and do a calibration and see how it goes. Because like I said before, I have never seeded canola before, so this is all a new learning experience. So you guys are going to learn with me today. These things are just oh so tight to get in. It likes a bit of persuasion with a hammer, just a little. Well, I phoned a friend and I didn't get an answer, so I'm just going to put these bad boys in here and see how we go. Trial and error. And they go in a lot easier than those other ones. I don't know, maybe I've blocked off too much. One thing's for sure though, we're going to find out. I feel like these ones are being used more. I feel like that's a good sign. I'll just get a loader and we'll get that canola up on top, get a few bags in so I can run a calibration. I'm really waiting on the loader, the 6510, to come back down here at the moment. It's up on the grain bag. Dad's emptying out a grain bag. I need that so I can move the batch mate over there so I can go spraying shortly. But anyway, it's just the way it's worked out today. It's a big rush and I don't know, I'm just trying to work my way through it. you know, if we had got what they'd forecast yesterday and it was only 1 or 2 millimeters, then well, it wouldn't have been a concern at all. Can you guys see those nice green rows there now? I don't know if the camera picks that up or not. I think the burn's done a pretty good job, to be honest, because there's, you know, that was wheat last year and you would expect there to be quite a bit of stuff growing on the inter-row. You just get volunteer wheat and that sort of thing, but honestly the only thing that's growing is down in the furrow at the moment, so I think that's a pretty good result. Now this is, I have to check the invoice again, but I think it was about $7,000 worth of seed you're looking at right there. So when we do this calibration, we got to get it damn well right, because yeah, you don't want to have a stuff up there. It can be very, very costly. So this is only to do 65 hectares of canola as well as a trial. Can you imagine the blokes who are sowing hundreds of hectares of canola? It's big money. Big money. So with canola, your target seeding rate is only, I guess we're aiming for about 3 kilos to the hectare, which is not a lot because that seed's so small. But like for a reference, you know, we seed our wheat around 90 kilos a hectare and our barley around 75. So that's why there's not very much seed there. I had a feeling that this may happen because they're talking a shower of rain today, and oh, there's just a bit of misty drizzle now, and of course I've put my canola seed up there. So what we might do is hop in the tractor and swing her around, put the air seeder in the shed, and then I gotta run up with Dad. We'll go pick up the truck, bring that back down here. That's got all the gear in there to do a calibration, so I need that. Funny old morning. It's kind of sunny and felt almost warm there for a while, and then yeah, that blew in, but not unexpected. They were talking that there could be a shower today, so I had to quickly reverse the air seeder in. Yeah. I had the canola sitting on top. Oh. Well, that shower of rain will certainly put a bit of a dampener on things today, but we're like 10 k's away here and it hasn't rained at all, and it doesn't look like they've had anywhere near the amount of rain up here that we had at home. So once again, I said it before, say it again, might only be 10 k's, but it's all the difference. Right, calibration time. All right, the moment of truth. Alright, hopefully I didn't lose too much then, but undoubtedly I did. Bloody stuff just bounces around. I just absolutely sconned my head. I don't know if you can see the little mark there, as I was reaching down to get that bucket. Anyway, this has become quite the saga doing this. I was sort of hoping to be out spraying by now, but with the shower rain anyway, it doesn't matter. But as you can see, the sun's back out now, so I should be able to get into that pretty soon, I would have thought. Alright, weight. We had 2.344 kilos. Enter, we need to take that down. I might just do a double calibration on this anyway, just to be sure, because it is so important. 4.4. Rightio, I think that's good, so we will accept that. And I thought I could smell something really rank when I hopped in the cab. That's a dog turd. Nice, nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and just double check this and see how we go with the second one. That is what I just stepped in. Yuck. Now there's fresh dog poo on the floor of my tractor. So I ran the calibration again. It said up on the screen that the amount of turns I did, it should have put out 2.8 2.98 and we'd put out 2.985, so that's pretty damn good. It's pretty well right. I did just adjust it up to what this second one read, but yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. So yeah, I am just about done here now. I think I'm going to get organised in a sec and we'll go spraying. Alright, got a bit of a brew mixing there at the moment. I didn't want to bore you guys with all that, but yeah, we'll go back, grab the sprayer and get into it. Hopefully the showers of rain stay away, because it sort of looks a little bit threatening out there at the moment. Well, I might have bitten off more than I could chew today, guys, because we've been a bit delayed here. We're fast forwarding a bit of time because there's a few more light sort of, it's hardly even a shower of rain. It's just drizzly crap, and it's just enough to keep me out of the paddock. The problem is I've got some glyphosate on board, so I want that to do a good job on the volunteer wheat that's growing at the moment. The rest of the products I don't really care about. They're just pre-emergent, so they can just sit on the soil, and if they get a millimetre of rain on them while I'm spraying them, it's not really a big deal. But anyway, that's the thing. You bloody rush and you try and fill up and get out in the paddock, and yeah, the weather's not really on my side at the moment. But anyway, we'll see if we can get a break here and get it done. Well, we're going. It looks like clear sunny skies out there at the moment, so hopefully it stays that way. Oh man, today has not gone the way I would have liked it. And to make matters worse, I've only just realised or remembered there's still a load of lime sitting out there. So I think what we're actually going to do in a minute when we finish this tank full is go get on the spreader and go and spread that, so in the morning I can seed and all the lime's out. What can I say, guys? It just hasn't been on the priority list of things to do, and yeah, I don't know. We weren't expecting that rain yesterday, so anyway, here's what it is. Just gonna have to get it done. So I guess I'll run back now and I'll grab the spreader, and instead of having all this sprayed and being on the seeder tonight, I'll go and do some spreading. But it's too late now to do the rest of the spraying anyway. You know, it's going to be dark, and I don't even know what the time is, an hour or two, hour and a half maybe. So bit of a shame, but that's just how the day's worked out. Wow, I think that sunset actually looks really nice through the GoPro. I'm sure I have titled some videos before, like, welcome to the circus. Yeah, this is why. No, anyway, we'll get it done, it's all good. Go and put in a bit of OT tonight, get on top of it, get those 60 hectares of canola in tomorrow, and should be a good job, I reckon. This thing sounds like a Boeing 747 trying to take off. She's full. She's spreading real nice now that it's had a little bit of moisture on it. It's looking good. Rightio guys, it's about 7:35 and we have had enough for the night, so I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll see you all next time. Have a good one.